last time you were on was about 2 months ago when this kid named Brock Purdy was just starting, and you're like, I think he's got it. You know, we've seen him. We think he can pull it off. We think he can do it. And now here you are heading to the NFC Championship game. Do you have a moment in the last 6 weeks where your initial thought was confirmed to you, either in practice or in a game, Fred? With him?
I mean, yeah, most definitely. I think, you mentioned us being on me being on the show and us talking that through. I think that was right after the Dolphins game when he had to come in and win the game for us against a great football team who was really hot at the time. And, you know, I think what everybody wanted to see was, okay, how's he going to do when a team comes in like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going, you know, head-to-head against Tom Brady and Brady being undefeated against rookie quarterbacks. So I think that was the moment that everybody kind of knew, like, okay, he can do it. You know, he can hold his own and be the guy. And he's been that all along. And he's just been I can't talk enough about the poise and how incredible how incredible of a piece he's been for us. Because he had to obviously prove that he's capable of leading us to where we are now. And he's done that, and it's a story that you can't draw it up any better, you know, and people can't talk about it enough. I think obviously people are going to nitpick the way he plays and different scenarios throughout games about all this other stuff. He's done exactly what he needed to do, which is take care of the football. That's first and foremost what you got to do in January football. You got to be able to run the football. You got to take care of it, and you need great defense. And so as long as we have all those, we'll be just fine.
And then there's another youngster that I don't think gets nearly as much attention. He's behind you. Talk to me about Hufanga, will you please, sir? And what he does and how free he plays and how much he's manning the fort behind you. Fred, would you mind?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if a lot of those guys in the back end get a lot of credit. You know, Huff has had just an incredible season. You know, in year two, at the beginning of the year, people knew that he was a good player based off the things they had seen from him the prior season, even though he wasn't the starter. You know, when he'd come in, he'd make kind of these splash plays, and you see the style that he played with, and which was promising, you know. But then he comes into this season just ready to go. Like he took a hold of being the starter from day one. And, you know, if you would have told me that he would have been a first-team All-Pro, a Pro Bowler, and one of our best players on our defense and on our team, you know, that's incredible to do in your second year. You know, he's got a knack for the football. He's always around it. The way he times up blitzes is better than anybody I've ever seen, and just plays with his hair on fire, man. I think he's one of the best, you know, and I think the whole secondary is playing really well, really good football, playing together, and, you know, that's what we're going to need.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.